The Children's Advocacy Center of Smith County is a center that helps children who have suffered, experienced, or witnessed abuse, whether it's sexual abuse, physical abuse, neglect, or any other form of abuse, and the child is able to come in our center to tell their story. We know national statistics tell us 1 in 10 children are being abused. So we came together and said, what can we do to help empower children with the tools they need to come forward and disclose abuse? We came up with the Happy Bear, which is a Sunflower House curriculum. However, that Happy Bear served a purpose for about 2 years, but we felt like we weren't targeting all the children as it was only pre-K through second. We came upon Play It Safe, created by the Women's Center, and had been viewed by over 1.4 million children in Northeast Texas. And so we brought it here to Smith County as we started implementing this in the schools, where we talked to kids about safe touches, unsafe touches, which is the physical abuse, and confusing touches, sexual abuse. We started seeing more children raising their hands to let us know, hey, it's happened to them. They haven't told, because without education in the schools, and the children are only receiving one message, and that's through the perpetrator of do not tell, whereas we're telling them it's okay to tell. It is never your fault, and it is never too late to tell. Doesn't matter if it happened last year, 2 years ago, or 5 years ago. If you haven't told and you haven't gotten the help you needed, come forward, talk to a trusted adult, and we identify those for them. And typically after a presentation, a child does go towards a trusted adult to disclose that they have experienced or maybe have heard or witnessed abuse going on with them or another child.
While we're talking to them, and you can almost see it in their face when it clicks, what we're talking about, there are parts of our body that are private and that no one should see, touch, or take a picture of without a good reason. And so a lot of kids have never had that information told to them before. And so when they realize it, then they make that connection and they speak up and they say something. Or when we ask them, who are some great trusted adults that you can talk to, they get really excited about, oh, I can talk to my mom, I can talk to my dad, I can talk to my teacher. I mean, we always highlight school personnel as great people to talk to because they are trained personnel who know exactly what to do to make sure that they get the help that they need.
It is done in a smaller group setting, so up to 40 students, just because of the sensitivity of the topic. We're discussing safe touches, and these are your high fives, your handshakes, your pats on your back. We're discussing unsafe touches, which is going to be the physical abuse. Is discipline okay? Yes. However, if it's creating bruises, blisters, burns, cuts, or broken bones, then it's not okay. And then we're also discussing confusing touches, and we're talking to children about when it's okay for people to look at or touch private parts, such as when you're going to the doctor, when you need help taking a bath, or you hurt yourself and you need medicine, whereas none of these reasons are secrets or games. But if there are secrets or games, then it's not okay. So it's letting the children know, like, hey, mom or dad, if they don't have these reasons, then it's not okay, or uncle or grandma or whoever it may be.
Child abuse happens. It happens every day. It happens all around us, though we may not see it. And children are being affected by it and carrying those effects long term. And so when I look at a group of kids that sit in front of me at a school, or I'm at a park talking to children, or just seeing kids out and about, it makes me think of, is it something that they're going through that we may not see on the outside as bystanders or people that don't know those children personally? They may be going through abuse, and is there someone in their life that they know they can talk to? Is there someone there that they know they can come to and that they feel safe and loved, and they know that they have a voice, and that there are people in the community that work at the Children's Advocacy Center and other organizations like ours that are there to help them? And so seeing that the community looks at our children and sees them as people that we need to take care of, that we need to make sure that they're protected so that they can have a happy childhood, because they are our future and they are what's to come for our community as a whole. And so we need to make sure and protect them and love them and make sure that we are doing our best that we can do to set them up for success later in life.